Afternoon baseball here on the show. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. David Wells will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's been really pitching well recently. He even won the Pitcher of the Month award in the American League. And with all the other great starters in this league, that's really saying something. I think he's on top of his game, and I expect to see a solid performance out of him here.
David Fletcher is at the plate as he watches ball one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So it's a solo home run here, leading off the ball game. Number 10 for him on the year, as the Angels take a 1-0 lead. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Down the left field line and deep.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting third.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. As he'll take a look at ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. And a swing, and here's another big drive as this ball sent high and deep to left center field. And the long ball will burn him for the second time in the inning. Another home run. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, a dozen home runs, and 32 driven in.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number two.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Fouled off. 1-1 home. Is looked at for ball number 2. Three and 1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3 and 1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's ball 4. Ready now for L.A. Jared Walsh. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Suzuki, the runner at first with 2 gone. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Angels are out in front, 2-0. Andrew Heaney, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
And now, Derek Jeter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Derek Jeter.
And now pitch on the way. Heading out towards shallow right. And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out.
Batting second.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, you know, the man hitting cleanup has had a rough go of it lately. Watching his last game, he went 0 for 4, and it just looks like he's out of sync right now. Maybe this game is the game that gets him going.
Into the box, Bernie Williams. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Upton going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting third, the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
And now here is Tino Martinez. He comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
Now here's the pitch. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So here's Justin Upton now. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Trammell is there to make the play, and it takes just 1 pitch to retire Upton.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Dexter Fowler comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 9, the designated hitter.
2 down, no one on base. And the exciting middle infielder Franklin Barreto bats next. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Angels go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Now to bat, Jose Canseco. These two have not faced each other at the major league level.
The left fielder, Jose Canseco.
First pitch on the way. And a ball, 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting fifth.
Time for a look at
hitter,
the Angels on defense.
Cecil
And we have to
Fielder.
focus on one of the best players in all of our sport. Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
Cecil Fielder is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Keeney is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable. And when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
And now the first pitch. Ricky Henderson stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You can get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-0 hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Alfonso Soriano stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. And even a pitch out can't do the trick. He's in there at second.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
1-1. A shot down the first baseline. But this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Henderson at second with 2 down. Now a flare out to left center, and the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, David Fletcher. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, beautiful dive. The throw. He beat it out. Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning. Standing in now, Jose Iglesias, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, You're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. Curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for the second out.
Now
bases are empty here with 2 away, and that brings up Mike Trout. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
So a line drive single to left makes it 2 hits for him now this afternoon at the plate. And as we take a look at the Angels team leaderboard, you see there he's currently leading the ball club in that category. Anthony Rendon will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. High and deep down the left field line. The 0-2 once more. And there he goes towards second. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Angels leave 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Now to the plate, here is Jason Kendall. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Kendall
pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Walsh is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Batting none.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He's been pounding the zone with nothing but strikes, but that's an amazing take right there. You start getting into that auto swing mode when you think that guy's going to be around the zone.
Now another 1-2. Iglesias now at short. Scooped up. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 2.
Next up, Derek Jeter. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the time run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Hit on the ground out to short, and a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. So they'll get a 2-out base runner here as we check out the list of the best hitting teams roughly midway through the season. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Stepping in now, Bernie Williams. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here it comes, 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here's another 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. The Yanks strand a pair. They're down 2-0. All set for the start of the fourth, and now it'll be the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. He'll go after the first pitch here as the fastball's hit foul off to the right, strike 1. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. Grounded to the right. He's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
Up next for the Yankees.
Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. Jared Walsh is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And quickly there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 10, Justin Upton.
Next to stand in is Justin Upton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. In there, 1-2 now.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Up next for the Angels, the right fielder, Dexter.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Angels strand 1. They're up 2-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Jose Canseco. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
The batter, the designated
first pitch
hitter.
coming. Here it is. Cecil Fielder comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. One out, nobody on. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Right
he
fielder.
hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
So now to the plate, Ricky Henderson, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Trout has a read on it, makes the play, and there are two gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
The batter, the second baseman.
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way.
Nope, that's the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a shot toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 2-1 ball game, and he'll get there without a play. It's a stand-up triple.
Now batting.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the two outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
To the plate now, Jason Kendall, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Trout on the run, and they'll tie the ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. At the plate now, Alan Trammell, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. Now the 1-0. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 4 full, and we are tied 2-2. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the DH, Franklin Barreto.
Franklin Barreto.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 1-1 to Franklin Barreto. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
3-2. The count is full to the Angels DH. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
David Fletcher stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Fouled away. Two balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another foul ball. To short. Right to him. And that's the second out.
Up next for the Angels, the shortstop, Jose.
So next to bat will be Jose Iglesias. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Canseco able to track it down for the 3rd out. Angels leave 1 halfway home, tied 2 apiece. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Derek Jeter.
Now the first pitch.
Well, that's down.
Hit in the air to center field. On the move is Trout. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Bernie Williams.
At the plate now is Bernie Williams, and he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
Oh, and he turns on this fastball and sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that one as this ball is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left, number 22 on the year. As the Yankees move out in front here, it's now 3-2.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here comes Tino Martinez. Now a little looper down the left field line, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
This he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 delivery. That's wide, 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2. Martinez, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Base hit into right center. He'll get it into second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second.
Well, that's what's difficult about pitching. You have a guy that's up there swinging. Pitch before this takes a big swing and almost falls down, and then he shortens it up and hits a base hit right on the next pitch.
Yeah, Dan, that's what we call the old bait and switch right there. He tried to go deep.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. There's one.
Now and kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting one out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Ricky Henderson is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. In now is Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now that
Next, here is Kurt Suzuki. He grounded out last time up. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
Jared Walsh will be next. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88, and at this point in the game, that's
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this one is gone. A home run.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Jared.
Into the box now, Jared Walsh. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it bothered him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And he fouls this one off. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dexter.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Dexter Fowler swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Called strike 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here comes another 0-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. Angels lead it 4-3. So now into the box is Alfonso Soriano. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Second baseman.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line.
Now
but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
High and deep to right center. Fowler on the run. And he can't get to it as it bounces over the wall for a ground rule double, and the tying run will be in scoring position. Into the box, Alan Trammell, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. One-0 count. Here it is. Skied down the left field line. Spin and a throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back in. Lifted down the line in left. Here comes the 1-2.
Down 2-2.
Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Here comes Upton. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Derek Jeter. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Chopped at third. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left for the Yankees. They still trail it here 4-3. All set for the start of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Franklin Barreto. Splitter swung on and missed 0-1. Sutter has tossed more than 1,000 innings at the big league level with a dominant sub-3 ERA, good by anybody's standards. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, second baseman.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, David Fletcher. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. 1-0 the count. And the pitch. And he's way off balance with the swing there. One out, nobody on. Hit out toward second. Scooped up. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 4.
Next, it'll be Jose Iglesias. No hits to this point. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attack.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Left fielder looking up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Trout with a big swing, but he jumped out a bit too much as this one will curl foul. Again, another foul ball.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. One in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. Tony Watson gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 35.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Bernie Williams, and they could use a spark from him here. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. Smoke toward third. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The batter. The first
one gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that brings up Tino Martinez. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. There's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Now batter.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jose Canseco, singled in his last at-bat. 3 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder. Into the windup and the pitch. Hard ground ball to third. And heads up down there as he just had to cover up as this skips right over his head. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Now batter, the designated hitter.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you have a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning starting.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And that misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled off. Canseco stands at second with 2 gone. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the So here's the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rendon. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with that.
Kurt Suzuki We'll stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Oh, that's it.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Jared Walsh waits on deck. And, oh, they won't let him walk that easily as that's somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. He's going to make him throw him something here. 3-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Jared Walsh is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Justin Upton the next to hit.
Every run helps late in the game. And with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him. A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball in.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo. Mike Mayers will come.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 21.
Don Mattingly will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. He's set. Here it comes. As it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
Digging in next, Alfonso Soriano. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First delivery to him, and he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
1-1. The pitch. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. And now in the box, Jason Kendall. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Fletcher moving to his left, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Don Mattingly will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Ron Guidry enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Guidry.
And it's fouled away. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Williams is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
And next up will be Franklin Barreto. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Now the 2-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Standing in now, David Fletcher. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mattingly will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Raisel Iglesias enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. First delivery to him. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Oh, that's up.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop.
First pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground. 1 out, nobody on. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Count is 1-2 now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing. Digging in, the switch hitter, Bernie Williams. His lifetime numbers against Iglesias. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Last chance for the Yankees. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate at the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And he will make the catch to end it. And the Angels have taken the finale here. They win the series 3-1 as the ball game is over. 6-3 the final score today. The Angels rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Andrew Heaney earns win number 7 on the season. Raisel Iglesias wraps it up for the save, his 29th of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon: